Citizens of the internet, it's time. You open your eyes, oh, we'll open them for you. The load shedding trying to stop me. I couldn't finish the first video, the part 1 of the video because of the load shedding. I ain't gonna let that happen. Y'all gotta realize what's going on. Y'all gotta realize what's going on. So, what's important to this nigga right here is the G20. The G20 is important to him. Okay? Cool. All these years, the South Africans were complaining about the cleaning of the street, were complaining about the crime, were complaining. Where was the empathy in that? But he has the empathy to the Palestinians. And we're not sure these people are from Palestine. The nigga knows where they from. Because he's selling the country anyway. He's selling the country anyway. Let's take a look to the
household. When visitors come, they do a cleaning up. They clean up. They clean up.
So, Mr. President, you're really saying that you are cleaning because your international friends who are not even from here, for them. But people of South Africa were complaining over the years and years, and you couldn't listen. How do you feel, Mr. President? Betraying your own people. How do you feel? And now, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. So what's important is the G20. And that's when people should unite and go against that, against the G20. South Africa, we need unity. We really need to unite. We really need to unite against these motherfuckers. Because these motherfuckers are destroying our country. Will destroy our country. It's time to take this serious. Even if it means we don't celebrate Christmas or New Year, let it be it. Let be it. Come on, this shit is serious. This shit is serious. It is really, really serious. So, South Africans, we have to focus on this. Because they are discussing the future of South Africa. The future South Africa without us, South Africans, seeing that. And the mainstream media are gonna fabricate that. Oh, wow. What the fuck do we call that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? But the president has more to say. He has more to say.
The mayor himself and the premier have said that now that we have reached this level, we don't want to fall back and go back to what Johannesburg was. And I do believe that, and we are going to use this as a benchmark to improve. You will recall how our cities and towns look like before the 2010 World Cup.
I know you're lying. So, you have to wait for another event, nigga. So that you should clean up again. Wow. Wow. But let's continue with the video. He has more to say.
What did we do? We folded our sleeves, all of us, developed many of our key towns, built stadiums, built roads, and those are still there. And similarly, we can do the same even now. So I want you to join me one day to go and clean up.
Oh hell no, we ain't joining you to clean up. You do it by yourself.
One of the streets along which the visitors are going to travel. you and I, so that we make it look better. So I hope you will join me.
So I got a question on that one, Mr. President. I got a question on that one. If the G20 meeting, all the shit is over and they left, you discussed it, you leave sold the country without us even know, which means everything will go back to the way it was. Because you are doing, like you said it yourself, you are doing it for the G20, and when the visitor comes, you need cleaning up. What the fuck do we call that? You need cleaning up. So after the visitor comes, so you only clean when there are visitors. So you have to wait for something to happen so that you can clean. Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President. Damn. I still say right now, South Africa doesn't have the president. South Africa doesn't have the president. The president, Cyril Ramaphosa, doesn't run South Africa. Nah, I'm starting to see that. I'm starting to see that. And the clever blacks, oh. Clever blacks, are you still not saying what's happening? Are you still supporting this bullshit? Are you still saying open borders for... We are at risk. We are at risk. Y'all bashing Operation Dudula for Palestine that came in oil tumble. What the fuck is that? Y'all see yourself how stupid you are. Instead of uniting, you are folding your arms. Which country you at? Which country you at? Y'all clever blacks are blackping on social media, like talking, stressing to irritate us in the internet, like what the fuck is that? But like I said, do what you gotta do. Be stupid, be blind. However you want. Alright? I'm done with your ass. I'm done with your stupid ass. I'm done with your ignorance. You are ignored. Composure. Damn, them clever blacks want to make me swear, want to make me lose my composure. Now I'm still holding it tight. I ain't gonna let it go. So South Africans, we really need to take this shit serious. We still have the chance to stop this. We still have the chance to stop this bullshit that's happening. This is the main focus. This is the focus. This is the thing that we should focus on. So South Africans, we need to wake up. We really... Matter of fact, let me stop before I say too much. Oh, wait. I still want to talk too much. I still want to say much. No, not so fast. Not so fast. Okay. South Africans. When are we gonna take this shit serious? Like I'm asking, when are we gonna take this shit serious? Like the march gone wrong. The yesterday's march, the 17th March, the national shutdown gone wrong. Let's take a look to the video.
I was part of the protest. All of those people there, that's all there is. And that's Cape Town for you. We unfortunately are protesting for people who not necessarily care about their own future. And actually, it was not even a situation of a miscommunication. People knew. But now, asking people to vote, asking people who are apathetic to vote is hard. But asking people to participate is even harder. Physically, to be physically there. And that's why Abandu, they say protest don't work, right? That's actually the reason why. And can you blame them for saying that protests don't work? It's because people don't participate in protests. Hence why changes or government doesn't have any motivation to actually do anything. They romanticize in Nepal and all of these countries. They romanticize Tanzania. Ray was right. They are performative. But sometimes you can't really blame them because we are dealing with plebs who who are incapable of seeing the problem in their own environment. It's like the frog in hot water, but at some point they will feel the heat. Only then will they actually do something about the situation. But it's gonna be 1 o'clock now, and we are leaving. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 people. It was great and funny because we were laughing at the whole situation. Cape Town. Even hey, hi.
So the streets are empty, like people were not attending, like people are not taking this shit serious. Which means the G20, we will fold our arms and watch on what's going on. Damn, South Africans, this is the only chance. This is the only chance. After G20, without us doing any shit, bye-bye South Africa. This is all. This is the end. This is the end. Because that's where they're gonna do their deal. They're gonna make their deal. Mainstream media is the problem. Mainstream media should be showing that, but mainstream media decide to distract us because they're in for the bag. They want the bag. Mainstream media, when are you gonna start waking up and realize that the country is more important than the bag? You can still get the bag, but you decide to be greedy. Like, what the fuck do we call that? What the fuck do we call that? Yeah, they're showing the country that you are in for the bag. You are in like now. Like now it's visible. All distracting South Africans. But okay, that's fly with you. If you're against South Africans, that's fly with you. It's cool. But South Africans, we should not let this happen. We should focus on this. Fuck everything that's going on in the country. The important part and what's important to this nigga is this shit. It is the most important thing. I never seen Johannesburg CBD so clean. I never seen Johannesburg CBD so clean like that. Which means this nigga right here, cares about the G20, about the international friends, more than the South Africans. For many years, South Africans have been crying, have been complaining about this shit. It only happens now, and now the nigga says it should be like the nigga compared with the World Cup. So the nigga is telling us that he's cleaning the house when there are visitors, and when there are not visitors, the house will be dirty. Only the visitors when they come. Like, you cannot clean the house and not gonna let that happen and not gonna let it dirty. There are dust, of course. You have to clean it always to keep it clean. But you, Mr. President, you want to make Mr. President, no, Mr. President, matter of fact, I still wanna say more. But Mr. President, does that even make sense? Are you even making sense right now? That you won't gonna let the city dirty, and when it becomes dirty and the next meeting arrives, you have to clean. Damn! So Mr. President, we all aware of what you're doing. We all aware that you're faking. You're really a fake nigga. Remember when you trying to you were faking on that? Remember when you said they must not hire the illegal foreigners? There will be a penalty for that. Everyone saw through that. You were lying. You were faking it. Fake ass nigga. Matter of fact, let me stop before I say too much.
You can't make South Africa a solution to countries having problems. South Africa is a country that has to take care of its own problems. South Africa is a country that currently has the highest unemployment rate in the world. You can't say because 50,000 people in Congo or wherever are having problems with their government, we become the home to those people. Where are these people going to be living? That's where we have squatter camps and informal settlements. Where they're going to school, those same schools that our children are not getting spots in. Where are they going to be getting healthcare? In those same hospitals where our grannies now have to wait for hours and hours in queues and sleep on beds and sleep on the floor instead of sleeping on beds and giving birth every 5 minutes. We can't have a system that allows refugees to just come. Everyone can be a refugee in this country. We are not a country that has enough resources to take care of its own people. How are we now extending an olive branch to everyone in the world to say, come in? Yes, South Africa signed some United Nations treaties years ago, but everything can be reviewed looking at the current situation. We don't have a cap on the number of refugees that we can have. In the UK and other places, they say limited to 10,000 people. Why are we the only country where there's an unlimited number of refugees that can just walk in? Will we have a future for this country? Where are our children going to go to?